Hello, people of the internet. It's me, Zero, and today I'm going to be showing you how I created my take of the Wolfenstein 3D renderer. So I've just copy and pasted a bunch of the definitions I used in another project that I made, which I promise I will eventually make a video for. Okay, so I'm just going to pull up MIP UI here. Very nice website that can be used to create dungeon maps and such. And here I'm just going to use it to create my map and show you what's going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll just grab a green block here, place it, and then I'm going to go ahead and place some walls around it like this. And this will give me two exits, one on the left and one on the right that I've just created. And I'll just go ahead and put another wall that kind of blocks off this right edge. It's pretty simple. Okay, now that I've created that, I'm just going to go ahead and switch back to Python. And now I'm going to go ahead and type that up. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and quickly add a screen using the Pygame library. That's pretty simple. This part I don't really do much after, because for some reason I'm fumbling around doing nothing. Okay, so now I can actually save this, so yeah, this seems good. I'm going to go ahead and name this Wolf, because it's the Wolfenstein 3D. And I've spelled something wrong. Um, okay, yeah, I need to make sure I import Pygame. That's good. It's still wrong. What did I do? Okay, I misspelled it. I'm going to fix that really quick. Okay, there we go. It is displaying the screen. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to do some quick testing to make sure that my old code is working. So I'm just going to quickly do a wall test, which will test for collisions. I'll go ahead and put in the X and Y of the player. I'll just go ahead and put the target Y position, I think -3, because that should put it right about, I'll mark it right up here. Yep, and okay, yes, I'll mark it there using this door. So that's where it should say it should collide. So I'll go ahead and tell it to collide with the walls. And why do I have to capitalize? Test. Yeah, okay, I'll fix that really quick. Yeah, yeah. It broke. What did I do wrong? Okay, walls. I put one too many layers in once. Okay, let me fix that really quick. Done. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, it worked. Very nice. It's kind of hard to read. The left value is the x coordinate, the second value is the right coordinate. And see, that's where it tells you that it collides. And then the other true says that it did collide, and that other value is the distance away that it collided. Okay, that worked. Very nice. By the way, all the epic songs that are going to be playing in the background during my sped up, I want to say time lapse, but not really time lapse section, are going to be by Evan King. His channel description is going to be below. Their songs are very good. You should go check them out and subscribe. Okay, so here I'm just going to quickly change the field of view and run it. Yeah, okay, so you can see it is working clearly. Of course, there's this weird distorted effect near the edges where they sort of fall down and form these weird bumps. And that's going to be the fisheye effect that I was trying to work out earlier before I gave up on. And that's what I'm going to quickly sort out next. Okay, so here's how you solve the fisheye effect. Let's say you have some view angle which is here visible in green, and then you have some angle which is going to be in red. And this is going to be the thing that you're perceiving. What you want to do is you want to then convert the red coordinates such that the green lies on the axis, which you'll be able to see like this. Once you've done that, usually via a matrix transformation, which is why I'm using NumPy here, then it's very easy to figure out how far you've been offset on the x-axis. And this is actually the distance coordinate you're going to want to use. And now we'll remove the weird fish eye effect, although it has a slight effect of its own, which I haven't actually figured out how to fix. And well, you can see that working here. It's just set to automatically spin, but the fisheye effect is mostly gone, and there's just the slight effect if you have a wide field of view. Movement is by far probably the easiest part to implement. All you need to do is add some key detection, and then you can update your position along your rotation, and then modify your rotation, probably using A and D keys. And that works pretty well. You could also, if you wanted, add some raycast to prevent you from going through walls, but that's a little beyond what I decided to do. This part is actually quite difficult, although it's probably easier than the first step, because you probably already have all your raycast code written down. So the way it works is when you calculate a raycast with the wall, go ahead and grab the wall data itself. Then you're going to need to save the wall data and calculate its length, and calculate where you collided with it. You can calculate how far away you are from one of the edges. You then have to calculate what percentage of down the wall you are. With this data, then you can just go ahead and create like a gradient on your wall, and that can be seen like this. And it looks pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and add that. If you want anything other than a gradient, though, you're going to have to actually change your code slightly. Since my wall texture is 32 pixels wide, I'm going to round it down to the next 32nd so that it will break my wall up evenly into 32 pieces. Then I can just simply grab that column of pixels from the image, squash it, and then map it to the image, and it works pretty well. I also added a modulus such that it will repeat every 1 unit across. That way I don't have to create a bunch of smaller walls, which would slow down processing. Okay, so you can see I got it working. You can see the texture rendered on the wall. One weird bug, which I found, is when I'm attempting to load the image in Pygame, it appears to distort the colors. I'm actually not sure how to fix this, and if you have any ideas, just go ahead and leave a comment. Okay, so this is how I took my version of the Wolfenstein 3D renderer, and hopefully you learned on how it works, and maybe you could make something along the lines of this for yourself if you wanted. Alright, this has been Zero, and I'm out.